Hello, Soul! You have arrived before I even posted the link on the Discord. Hello! We're just going to wait a little bit before we begin. Yeah, YouTube. Alright, I was wondering why I couldn't drop any stars. Now I can, okay. We can begin. Standard fog. So I noticed as I was reading through the Discord, there's another stream on Twitch, Advance Wars by Web Battleground, where you can gamble on live game results. Not real money, of course. But I'm thinking, we have Fluffles here because of the stream avatar stuff, and you can collect more just by being here or collecting a star like that, for example. What if I do something similar and... No, actually no, people are just going to bet on me every single time if I... Because why wouldn't they bet on me? Yeah, exactly. And anyone who's watching me probably thinks... Well, more often than not, they're going to think I'm going to win. So maybe it's not a good idea to have it for me. Oh no, the poke. Oh right, I remember. You said you wanted to become a yellow Puyo. So, you're a yellow one now, and I'm charging you 1 Fluffle for it. And I'm also going to pop you. Exclamation mark P-O-P, pop. Oh, I typed the letter P. But yeah, I just poked the fluffy bird and it just popped. Anyway, the stream is, the Advance Wars by Web Battleground is actually viewing this game right now. And I'm honestly quite surprised that Andy got more votes at the moment. Because it really... I mean, I know Sammy has a lot of the value stuck on this one port, but I think Sammy has the advantage at the moment. Well, just need to start getting some actual tanks to deal with the anti-air, and then I guess everything's fine. But that's just my opinion. Andy still has more unit count, so that might come into play, especially with the healing. It is at the end of Sammy's turn, and we are in the middle of a brawl, that's why the numbers look the same. But speaking of brawls, can Andy really kill a lot? I'm not sure, I don't think so, and I think this battleship will do a lot of damage in the upcoming turns. Not the strawberry. Alright, I'm going to type the letter P again, so it will go back to the screen. Just give me one moment. Control C. Alright, now I can pop any one of you at will. You get popped. Where are you? Alright, you are also... The water also gets popped. Soul gets popped. All of you are getting popped. Because I said so. Popping Puyos are fun. Yeah, I think that's fine. The bomber kind of did its job killing the tanks here. Oh. And that... if Andy gets a scop, then the anti-air does cover the infantry, but not if the battle... But I don't think he's getting scop. You know what's funny? It is possible... Wait. Does that really not change the damage? Huh. Oh right, yeah, I was on zero terrain. The battleship was on zero terrain in my case. So what I did once was I was playing in Andy mirror. I used my scop, and the damage was 10% max, and I thought, I know he's Andy, so he will just heal it back up. But isn't it funny if I were to do one bit of damage in this shot? And I did. I found it funny. You dare poke back. You get to be popped again. Boop. In the meantime, I will just continue waiting on the queue. Maybe I will even open up the soundboard and play some Puyo stuff. No, I shouldn't. I must resist. You shall never hear the soundboard. I refuse. I mean, if we think about it, is Andy ever going to be able to capture these properties back? I don't think so. I still think Andy needs a tank on the bottom, otherwise, this is just... I mean, I guess Sammy still gets it because Sammy moment. Nope, never mind. I didn't realize... Oh, there's 4 comm towers on this map. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, never mind. With no comm towers, it would... I guess it still has a chance to do this with no comm tower, but with 1 comm tower, that does interrupt. Alright, instead of a poke, what if I do this? Hang on, stop moving. You need to stop moving first. How about this? I think I disabled the mass bomb command, but I'm pretty sure there is a command in existence that just drops a bunch of bombs. All of this to distract the time while I continue searching. Ooh, Neo Tank in Battleship. If I'm being honest, I think I'd rather just... I don't know. It is Andy. Looks like Sammy agreed with my decision of shooting the anti-air of all things. If I were Sammy here, I would put infantry here and infantry here so that the Neo Tank doesn't go strike. Oh, Smacky Cup 5, that's right. That's a... I might as well... Oh, badge found. Alright, I'll register it some other time. I have time these days. But someone will have to remind me. Someone will remind me to get on it. So this is base light, mixed base. Base light, mixed base, 9. That's a lot of funds per base. I think I just have to go max here, don't I? We are never doing the thing again where we're not going Sasha. Not after that game. And I honestly should have learned my lesson picking Sasha into max on base light tier 1 against Poland. That happened so long ago. But then Mind's Commander decided to trick me and make me pick Sasha because Sasha is cute. And I bought into it. I picked Sasha, got faced against Max, and Sasha just could not compete against the firepower and movement. It was too much. Plus, there are so many shoals in here. Like, there are just so many shoals. 4 calm towers too. Oh, if Max gets 2 calm tower, Max just 1-hit KOs guaranteed on shoals, and a chance to do so on planes. Max is going to be a beast. Yeah, Max is gonna be a beast. No, I will not pick Nell. We are not doing that again. End turn. No, Nels. You see, I get lucky with my Nels. I do. But this is base light. And I don't want it. It's base light. Alright, I do want this capture chain in front. But the airport is also kind of important. The question is, will someone go recon opening? Wouldn't that be just a little bit spicy? No recon. Alright. Let's go for the airport first because we know airports are very great. There's plenty of mountains and forests to cause a lot of trouble. And I think this infantry will be going for the capture chain. This is a 3 chain over here. It's hard to say no to the 3 chain. It's just really hard to say no to the 3 chain. Ah, he's going for a comm tower, or maybe the next city, or maybe the 3 chain from this side. Personally, I would prefer to go for this city with that infantry, and then have this infantry head. What do I want to do? Alright, this infantry go for the comm tower. I mean, if I built a tank this turn, I probably could have base skip tank next turn. That's my forbidden fluffy technique, but it's not really my technique. But I'm calling it a forbidden fluffy technique because I've been doing it for quite some time now. Base skipping is fun. I guess next turn I build a tank here, because I have 5 infantry and this only has 4. So I even out my infantry count to capture everything. But this infantry definitely going for comm tower. He's getting a tad bit close. Something tells me he's going to focus on this base. I mean, these units are just rather aggressively heading towards this side. So I'm thinking I should squish this base first, try to go for a 2v1. I have an airport here which can quickly go down. Tank spotted up here, I'll build a tank at the top side. You go for comm tower. You go for airport. And I'll have you contest this with the infantry. You capture. The fighting is about to start soon, so I'm going for the comm towers on both fronts now. Tank here because I have the most amount of infantry up here. Infantry. It might be a good idea to fight this. To like put it in range of this infantry. Because he's not capturing anything yet. If this infantry walked 2 turns without capping, and it chooses to fight me... No, let's play it safe. I'm more comfortable the more units there are on the map. But I do prevent him from going for this city because I threaten a 2-hit. If this tank goes here, that doesn't interrupt comm tower, so I can bring my tank down, and it's central, or maybe even here. And I threaten this base while also having the option to shift left and protect this infantry. Either way, I think my tank covers everything from this tank. If this tank heads down, it will be... I see. Well, in that case, I just move here. Protecting this, but also giving me the option to attack here after I capture this. You are sick and you must rest. Go sleep? Goodbye, fluffy bird. Alright, he's going for this capture, and now I go for comm tower in this city, and this infantry also goes to support comm tower. What would be really evil is if this infantry goes here, because this looks like he's eyeing for this property, but then if I go infantry here, then tank here, then I threaten to interrupt this anyway. But if he wants to interrupt me here, then he cancels this capture. Which would be very fun, wouldn't it? Go for comm tower, go for this city, you go here. Capture, go for comm tower, go for airport. You go here, still giving me the option to capture this if I want to. Tank goes here, covers everything important. Capture, go for... He didn't go for the airports. Well, I'm going for the airports. I know how strong airports are. And the thing is, because he moved his infantry away, he now has to do the awkward movement of walking towards the mountain, getting on it, and... walking. I'll get my double comm tower next turn. He doesn't have this comm tower, so I might even be able to deny it for a long time. He is getting the contested properties in the center. And that's one thing. But I think if I aggressively go deny comm tower, And I might not deny this one, but this one looks mighty vulnerable right now. He's going for the center, I'm going for the flanks. Like, I'm getting the properties on the side. He brings tank down. I'll just tank chain. Like, I will actually just tank chain. And I have 2 comm towers. He doesn't even have 1 yet, so... do it. I dare you. Do it. Do it. Do it. I dare you to do it. And maybe I'll send my tank over here. Because it looks like I can deny this property without the tank there. And it also gives me the option to cut off this tank from reinforcing, while if he chooses to strike, I have the option to cut off his reinforcements. So tank here seems to be the play. Build another tank over here. Dude, 0 comm towers onto 2 comm towers. I dare you. I dare you. Hello, questionable. Hello, Keaton. You just came hi to say a like, and you bombed me, so I bomb you back. Friendly fires acceptable. I now have to... Ooh! Got a strike here. Oh, tank is going to sit on the city. I see, that's the play. I guess I just denied his comm tower then. And then I cut off... I front shift the tank over as well. If this tank goes here, I just shoot it. And then this tank goes up to support it. And then this tank goes up. Yeah, I just shoot this tank. Because the thing is, these 2 tanks will... it will have trouble chasing me, because if it tries to chase, then this base tank changes. If it tries to shoot this tank to... this next tank going up, I just tank chain onto it. I have a brief moment of double comm tower to do stuff. And then I can interrupt this property as well. You go here, you capture, this tank goes here, you capture. I think I take the shot and then interrupt here. And this tank goes up, this tank goes here, then I just tank chain. Infantry. I might as well go capture this. I have a tank nearby. This infantry can interrupt comm tower. Ooh, choosing to take this hit. I'm not sure I like that. Alright, I need to squeeze out battlecopters as soon as I can. That's the one advantage I have. So I can squeeze a battlecopter out next turn. I have the funds for battlecopter, tank, infantry. In fact, I might even do infantry shoots at this tank. Yeah, these tanks can't shoot, otherwise I just bring my tank back down. He might go for the lab, that's a possibility. But I'm actually fine with if he goes for the lab, because I have a second lab here, which will be protected by the copter very quickly. The funny thing is, if his tanks go back to cover this side, then I just send all my tanks to the left, at the top left, and squish this base. I still get to shoot at the tank. Teching up soon? No, I don't want to. I want copters. Copters are very strong on this map. There are so many mountains and forests. There's a line of shoal and stuff and everything. But... It's I don't think so. I just don't think so. Well, interrupting this comm tower for sure. I'll try to take a shot at over here. Infantry, go! I definitely do want to interrupt this. The problem is, my comm tower is rather threatened. Alright, if I have my tank sit on this line, I can connect my two bases. Well, first let's get battlecopter here. Wait, I might deny this comm tower if I move my tank. No, he can shift the two tanks this way. No, I think I will. I will fight around my airport side. So let's play around the airport. I will have 3 tanks at the bottom side compared to 2. So I think shooting this would be the play here. Yeah, I think shooting that is the play. Now, if he wants to, he could go tank infantry, kill this infantry, then start capping. And then I don't get the city. I don't stop the comm tower. But I think it might be worth it to kill his units. Copter then flies here. Oh, I forgot to move this tank. No! Oh, that's so sad. I'm hoping his tank goes up here. That would be the best case scenario. Because that's like a poisoned infantry situation where I want to fight down here and he's going up there. Hello, Wing It. Welcome. Hi, Aladdin. Oh, I already read your thing. I mean, I guess I could... No, this infantry's here. Copter... I was thinking maybe infantry blocks tank reinforcement, then my tank can clear this. But this infantry can go over the mountain and clear that tile, and it wouldn't be good anymore. Right, he's going with a tank clear over here. I guess I bring my copter down. And then next turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With the power I can reach all the way to this tile. And considering that the tank's moved up, he's not getting my comm tower. I'm going to go for this city as retaliation. I can even go double copter, double infantry next turn. That would really help my unit count. It's not like he can really do anything at the top base, not with my copter here. Alright, the plan? Go double copter, double infantry because I'm missing infantry counts and I want to start capping cities. Yeah, I want to start capping cities. Alright, sacking infantry so I can't capture this city? Okay. I'm fine with that. If he doesn't go for... If he kills it, I get 2 infantry. If he doesn't kill it, I still get my unit count advantage. I just need to build infantry and double copters. Double copter, double infantry. And then... because I have the double... I don't think this is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't hit this infantry, but I can definitely kill this one. I just need to think for a moment. Anti-air goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's keep my infantry count healthy for now. I don't want to bring these tanks into play. But killing it from this direction... I know this tank is chipped, so it would make sense for me to heal it on a city. In fact, I might even go for a 2-hit over here. And all my tank, because these tanks are way above. And then I bring these tanks over. I can heal from this city. Powers will come online. Oh wait, I think I have to go tank here. Because if the power goes online, the tank can strike this tank, and I need to be able to retaliate. So tank here. Copter up here. And then infantry on this base. Alright, I'll have my double copter turn next time. If the infantry starts capping, I can still interrupt it. Fluffy in trouble? Yes. Oh, welcome back, Fluffy Bird. And hello, Empty. I'm not in trouble yet. I have cut off this anti-air, meaning my copter up here shall intercept these reinforcing tanks. Alright. Alright, does he use his power? Because if he does use his power, that actually makes things a little easier for me, because then I don't have to worry about the next tank moving in, and I can send this tank elsewhere. Alright, tank is moving down. Looks like he's not using his power. Even if he does use his power, if I just don't strike from these two tiles, I think I can handle attacking this. Oh, and he just put this tank in my copter range. My powered copter range, to be more specific. It might even be a good idea to swing upwards instead, but no, I think it's better to strike here. Just because... Alright, it is actually better to strike up here now. Bam, 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 bam. Let's see, if I use power, I could almost take care of this entirely. Tank strike, tank strike. This tank would be able to cover this. Yes, continue. So, if I were to use power... Strike that. Let's kill it completely. Oh, well, it was worth a try. I know the Neo tank will get a hit, but I think I might actually be fine with that. Yeah, because if I think about it, I'll effectively be giving him super anyway, so I might as well just go for this hit. And this tank wants to be the one to counterattack over here. So that now this tank cannot be the one to strike my infantry because it wants to strike here instead. Then I think I would like a classy boy here to deal with the AA infantry. And now I can put my infantry on the mountain because this tank wants to shoot at my tank instead. So I'm pretty much giving him a super anyway. He's going to shoot at a tank the Neo tank will shoot at a tank regardless, so I might as well just strike this tank. Either way, this infantry will cancel capture to interrupt here. I'm leaving a lot of 1 HP and 2 HP units, which I don't like. But that's just what happens. I have the first copter, which gives me the initiative. Neo tank is still shooting at the 9 HP tank regardless, so this doesn't really change anything. No, do I really not have anything to interrupt this? Oh, that's a shame. It's fine, I'll just have to compensate by taking something else. So anti-air... Oh, he uses normal power instead of super. I see. Well, 9 HP kills this, Copter starts doing Copter things, Classy Boy moves down, scare the anti-air away. I'll just start hitting stuff with Copters. Another anti-air is built. What does he do? What does he do? Well, obvious hits is obvious, I suppose. So I might as well go for this, might as well go for this. Classy Boy, I do want to chase away this anti-air. I could go in. Suppose I go in. Then my tank can do something else on the other side of the map. I think I will just stick with the easy picking of... Let's see, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This tank can't exactly... Now this tank is a little bit awkward, but I think it's fine. I just need to build another infantry over here. Maybe a copter on this side. Or Classy Boy chain. Alright, my copters is controlling the center for now. This infantry will try to interrupt this again. There's no tank on the... well, there's a lot of injured tanks here. But I'm hoping that these two tanks will suppress the anti-air enough that my copters can start doing stuff. Maybe I can win this city, I can start threatening this one, and I just need to move this infantry here. Alright, in that case I can just retaliate with the full HP and kill that. I get lucky, I get those rolls. I still have 2 comm towers, so double infantry is a guaranteed kill here, and then my medium tank could sit on the comm tower. Well, not the comm tower, the city. Then I can back it up with a second medium tank. He can't really... oh right, he could still sack his tank this direction. Oh, sacking... oh, is he going for power? He is. Or maybe... what does the power get him? It gets him this hit, but then I just retaliate and kill the anti-air. I mean, I still have another copter here. So I just kill the anti-air. He kills this tank over here. But I think I kill this anti-air, then my copter just strikes the Neo. Yeah, my copter just strikes Neo. I also get a 2 hits over here and kill that. And I don't even need to use my power, which is the nice thing. Alright. Looks like I can't go for the 2-hit here, but I'm actually quite fine with that. Because now I have the power and he doesn't. Maybe Copter heads right would be a better play here instead of Copter strike Neo. I feel like I don't need to hit the Neo. One, two, three, four, five, 6. So... Infantry, go! I believe in you. Oh, come on. Infantry, go! Yes! Then my copter can strike more things. Is it worth a I don't think it's worth a full HP infantry for that. Infantry go here. And then I guess this infantry pulls back. Let's see, I could get another copter over here. Then infantry, let's not let... I'm going to put infantry... No, but then I don't think I can stop this capture. No, I don't think I can stop the capture. I'll just let the capture go through, and then try to capture on the other side. Let's just go for this. He used his power for 2 hits. I think I just stall. Get more units, then try to win back with the power. Since the power advantage is the thing I have, I might as well try to use it. Alright, let's get my own copter. I need my own copter on the bottom side. The lack of funds is actually starting to hurt now. But I can still afford double tank or tank anti-air, so I'm not that far behind. But the copters... I refuse to use these stink balls. They stinky. I prefer medium tanks. Yeah, Copter is running out of ammo. He's just focusing down infantry. I mean, theoretically, I could send both my medium tanks left, but my Copters can't cover it. That's the problem. That being said, only one of his copter would be able to retaliate. And then I'll have 2 copters nearby. Alright, my goal is to try to squish this base. I think I should just hang on. In case I mess up. In case... Capture limit 26. Alright, so I can give up this, 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 and I still wouldn't lose. I think I will try to squish this base. Or maybe go for infantry, copter strike this infantry, classy boy strike this, and then I just classy boy to the left side. Decisions. The thing is, if I have to deal with this infantry somehow. I can get more kills moving left, but so many decisions. No, I think I'll take the stall path. This path is most likely to stall the game, so that's why I do it. Copter goes here, and my copter will have the movement to cover this medium tank on the following turn if I use power. I can start capping this. This copter will also cover the medium tank without the power. Alright, I don't want this Neo tank doing anything yet, so I will just leave my units here doing unit here stuff. Another... I might want to get one copter here. Another tank here. No, I need more unit counts. I'll go double infantry copter. And turn. We'll try to keep our unit count high. Well, I mean, I think I have to take the stall path here. I have the power advantage, so I should wait for more units, then pop my power to win the game. Right, he's now eyeing this property. But I have plenty of infantry here. I'll try to start taking these properties. Copter hiding behind the base. I'm just curious. If I use super with the copter... Nah, I don't need super. I don't want to trade copter for copter, but I think I have to do that if I ever want to secure this capture. Oh, he moved infantry back, no! Alright, I think my strategy with the copters are the right play, because these copters are going to do a lot of damage. The problem is I didn't get... He was more aggressive with the contested properties over the airport, and that's how he secured the income advantage to actually utilize the full copters, which I haven't been able to do. Alright. Now the worst part is I can't even sack my medium tank here to come in for a super strike here. That's the worst part. I think it's safe for me to go for this repair over here. And then I just power next turn with my copters to fly in. One tank here. Copter going up. Then copter infantry. Because if he goes in, I get my super. Alright, tank goes in. I mean, if he really wants to, I suppose he can sack his copter into the infantry. Alright, oh wait, this copter can also reach. Alright, never mind, he didn't use this copter. I guess copter kills copter, tank kills anti-air. Copter with a super goes after the other copter, and then I have super and I strike the Neo tank. Well, he's not letting me strike the Neo tank with my medium tank super. Alright, we might have to do what's called the Hail Mary. I'm sending both my tanks to kill the anti-airs, both my copters to kill his copters, and I'm just hoping that... well, I killed your anti-air and copters, you can't do anything against my copter now, ha 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 ha. You know what I'm saying? That's my plan. Alright, well, copter on copter. This much is obvious. Just knock out all the... Just knock them all out. Now he has no air. Oh wait, he still has this copter. How did I not see that? Oops. Oops. He still has one air. No. I mean, I still win, but at the same time, I would prefer 2 healthy copters over 1. Because I threw 2 medium tanks for that. Yeah, the eco difference, yes. That being, I am used to fighting behind in income, but this is a little much. Yeah, there's if I play poor, there's always the fancy comeback games, which are way more exciting than just a stomp. Well, obvious hit is obvious, I suppose. I'd say I want to get rid of the infantry. This hit I can make. Let's try to get a. I don't think I can get a unit count lead, but it's worth a try. It's almost a one-hit KO. I might as well go for it. Oh wait, he has the mountains. I built Classy Boy infantry. We just try to anti-air. I'm copter hiding behind another unit. How could you? I suppose it does delay any air force up here against me. And it looks like I get this city back as well. Well, I never had it, but it's now mine. Oh, my air can still strike here. Fluffy and his one... Hang on. My chat is kind of broken. One tank. Alright, that's what you wrote. For some reason my chat is saying TA and then the blue smiley face and then the K and it's a... I don't know why my chat is saying that, but the stream chat seems to be fine. Like the chat on the stream. It's just my actual chat message I'm receiving on over here doesn't read the same thing for whatever reason. Okay, so he has a copter chain here, so attacking here isn't good. I can't hit this tank. I mean, I suppose if I go tank, copter strike here, infantry block, then I start capping an infantry wall, I could get that property as well. And that would bring the income a little better. Just a little bit better. Just a little bit better. So I think I might do that actually. It's not like he's getting any charge for this. This copter, actually I think I have to block this way. Alright, what to do with these copters? Well, considering that his anti-air already has a target, is there any reason for me to not hit this? Another copter. Infantry. Infantry. Oh, his anti-air gets it anyway. Ah well. I now have a power. If the AA is free to hit anything, yes. I think it is just over. Unless I attack from the other side and start retaking these properties. Do you believe? Remember yesterday where I asked if you all believed that a draw was possible and that it was actually possible? And I was saying to the chat, do you believe? As I continued fighting a losing battle. The worst thing is he has 3 anti-air, so I don't even think bombers a play. Keep in mind, max anti-airs just straight up one-hit KO bombers. So, I ask you again, do you believe? Because I don't. I don't believe. No, I don't. I want to believe, but I don't believe. Yeah, I mean, in yesterday's game, at least I had enough anti-death ball units to strike on the sides to win some properties at the last moment. But this isn't fog, it's mixed base. I can't exactly go like poking around because there's units everywhere. Ah well. That's just how it is when Fluffy cannot stall. I want to stall. Oh, speaking of which, I do have some things to say about stuff going on in the AWBW Discord. There is now an events committee of which I am a part of, and we are planning to bring some events in, stuff like banner contests or emote contests. And if you win those contests, your emotes will be featured on the AWBW Discord where people can use it. Or maybe we might use whatever artwork you have. I don't know. Somebody else can set that up. I'm not doing that. But somebody else will. Probably. And what I will be doing is probably host some voice call events on the Discord where everyone can cast judgment upon everyone. I cast judgment! Ha 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 ha. No, we're not having the battle royale just yet. But we can have voice call events where people play live and we all talk about the game while they play in a separate voice call. Just hang out and talk about it. Or maybe we can even do some raid boss events where like we can have one very fast live player such as Go7, except maybe not him because he did it last time, and do something like 3 or 4 simultaneous live games against volunteers. No, I don't play that. I don't. And when I was referring to judgment, I was referring to the Puyo judgment, like Puyo Puyo. Judgment! But yeah, if you aren't in the Advanced Wars by Web Discord already for whatever reason, you can join us in the Discord, link in the description of this stream, I believe. I'm probably right about that. I don't feel like checking right now, because then I have to click off this tab, but it's probably... Wait, do I actually have it? I don't... No, wait, hang on. Okay, it is on the... There is a link to the Discord on the description of the stream. And we might be hosting voice call events probably every month or so. And maybe occasionally I will do a raid boss Fluffy. Go7 is not a fast live player. Well, I mean, he's fast when he has to. It's just he spends a lot of time thinking, but when he has to, he actually plays quite well pretty fast. He has already done a simultaneous game against 4 people, one of those 4 people being me. And if no one wants to be that one person taking on 4 players, I will take that spot and play against 4 people at the same time live, if I have to. Of course, these are all just ideas for now. If you have any other events you would like, you might as well recommend them now while we are still deciding on what to do. If we really want to, I suppose we can also play this map. It's like Factory 2's from Factory Blues from Advance Wars 2 Blue Moon campaign, but I added an extra yellow faction because Black Hole does seem a bit strong if you let it be played by a human player. I mean, Black Hole is pretty strong, especially if controlled by a human player. This is like the factory where you win by blowing up the pipe seam. And we can't actually make those mega factories in the game, so we simulate it by having pipes over here and 2 bases and an airport, and we'll just call it a factory. Maybe we can have an event like that where 3 of you try to beat one of this. Who knows? We're still deciding on what to do. But there's no port. We don't need a port. We have an airport. It's like a port, but for air. Therefore, there is a port. If you think about it. Think about it. This is a port. Oh, one more thing. If by any chance we do decide to play on something like this, if you are on mobile, I'm not sure if you can use the silos. I remember hearing that mobile players have a problem with using silos. But that's for future them to worry about. We're still thinking on what to do. Oh, an airport, it's a port. It has port in the name. Therefore it works. Oh, I would show this, but I am Sonya, and opening up this game would tell would tell him what the HP my units are at. But what we're doing here is, can 2 comp towers allow a tier 4 CO to beat a tier 1 CO? Is 2 comp towers enough to compensate for that? So I went Sonya because Sonya. And he went Hawk because Von Bolt is a little too difficult for Sonya to handle, let's be honest. You really can't break Von Bolt on cities if you're not Grim. But I think it's going well for me. In the meantime, I guess I'll go get some water real quick while you guys just spectate another game. Back to searching Q. As usual. Be right back. fluff, 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 fluff. Alright, I have returned and I still haven't found the match. Now I get to judge these people. We have Flack into Jake. Stink balls. These stinky balls. We prefer the classy boys. On this channel, we prefer the classy boys. In fact, I like the classy boys so much more. If you look at my build history, I have built 1,361 medium tanks and built 134 stink balls. That's a 10-to-1 ratio and I'm happy. I'm proud of that. I like my medium tanks. I don't like using the neo tanks. But I also can't say neo tanks aren't scary. They are very scary. And he was right to use, the last Max was right to use a lot of anti-air. If he didn't build anti-air, I would have built bomber ages ago. Yep, stink balls. Oh, this artillery is so mean. Anti-air has to choose. Oh wait, no, tank can still strike it. But it's Green's turn, so Green just gets this city. I don't think the tank should have shot. I'll move the calculator here. You see, by shooting the anti-air is now in kill range of that tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pew. Build anti-air. I mean, the odds aren't that high, but at the same time, why would you give that possibility? And if the anti-air doesn't get the kill, then he just moves Neo-Tank closer, builds another anti-air, and your artillery cannot really shoot because... Well, if it shoots, then the anti-air and Neo-Tank from the base will hit it next turn, and these copters can't defend it if the base anti-air spams. I think Flak should luck this damage and just front shift down, kill this, squeeze the bottom side. Because let's be honest, I don't think Flak's going to take any properties at the top here. It just doesn't look like it's happening. Unless... Hang on. Either way, Flak does have to interrupt this city. No, I want the anti-air to luck roll this. What's the artillery going to do? Shoot at it? Either way, as long as Flak can deal with the unit count discrepancy, I think Flak is actually a little bit ahead since it's still his turn. Kill here, kill here. The thing about Neo tanks is you don't have to be scared of medium tanks anymore. You just send these tanks in to get some kills. Yeah, you just send the tanks in to kill some infantry, and what's the medium tank going to do? Make themselves vulnerable against your Neo tank? So just take the shot here, maybe take the shot here, and if the medium tank follows... I was thinking of 7 HP tank to shoot. I guess the artillery could also move in to cover it. But then at that stage you just copter the medium tank and then neo tank the artillery. Transport copter. You know what this transport copter is for. You just know what it's for. Despite being down in income, I prefer Flak's position. His units are more connected. And the green units, they are green units. You know how bad those green units are in Fire Emblem. So they can't possibly coordinate to attack the goo. I don't like this. Neo tank could strike it unless medium tank blocks, but you wouldn't want to block with your medium tank anyway. And then this copter kind of goes free to do whatever. In fact, this copter might be the one to clear the infantry to begin with. Medium tank cannot win because if medium tank first strikes, yeah, you get a good hit, but then copter and then medium tank loses. Still searching, by the way. 15-minute search. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I suppose if the tanks clear this infantry, the artillery will kill one of them and the copter will kill the other one. But what if anti-air just comes here? Nah, I don't think it's a good idea to go down here. Oh, he went in anyway. Alright, we got a game, so I don't have to think about it anymore. Base light, I think I played, unlike the last map, I think I played on this map before. We're just going max. I mean, once again, a lot of zero terrain stars. Max is kinda dangerous if there's a lot of zero terrain stars and one comm tower. The way to make Max weaker in a case like this, I would say, if we were to remove the comm tower, then Max doesn't necessarily one-hit KO infantry with his day-to-day, with his tanks. But I think it's just a Max map. Too many one-hit KO opportunities. Comm tower is somewhat, not really. I don't think it's too contestable. At least not at the beginning. Because you have two bases that can reinforce it, whereas one base can attack. And the other base is really far away. Live League is really wanting me to play aggressive fluff. Why can't I stall? If it was tier 4, I would take Jet and stall. So it's not the map, it's the map and the tier together, making it a rather aggressive map. And I don't like the combination. Max into Sasha, here we go. Wait, did this map always have a black boat? I don't remember the black boat. And if the black vote was there, it certainly wasn't 2 HP last time because the choosing unit HP wasn't a thing back when I first played it. Huh. Wait, was it always there? I actually don't remember now. I think I remember tanks coming in and blowing up something on my HQ. Could it have been the black boat? I'm not sure. I am not quite sure about that. Anyway, it's my turn. Let's go for this capture. You typically want capture chains first. I'm just gonna open up the window curtains a bit, let a little bit of brightness into the room. Despite me liking the darkness is always a nice place to sleep. Okay, do I want to finish the chain or go for the airport? Yeah, I'll finish the chain. This infantry can go for this can go for the airport. Then we go forward and to the left so I have the options to choose what I want next turn. I honestly think this infantry should go right and then capture this way, and this infantry go for here. Like, as soon as I capture these three, maybe even this, maybe I can fight for this one as well. Yep, I was forced to pick max 2 games in a row, unfortunately. No stalling fluff. We only have aggressive fluff. I don't like it. As a matter of fact, I think I will actually go this infantry goes for this capture and this infantry heads right. Because I do have to send another infantry to the back anyway to get these properties at the back on both sides of the mountain. So I might as well use the maximum movement. Like, this infantry will take 3 turns to get here, but this one takes 2, and they both take 2 to the left. So if I want to be efficient, I can go this way. This property is mine anyway because it's within my tank reinforcement movement. So I can safely just not go for this property just yet. Psych! This infantry goes up and this infantry goes down, ha 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 ha. Besides, as max, you do want money quickly. I can build a tank next turn. I just want more infantry to get the property sooner. I can definitely secure these 3 properties. Getting this one is my goal here. My goal is to try to aggressively push for these 2 side properties. And maybe these 2 center properties as well. But this is a little more risky in my opinion. Hello, Pennsylvanian. Congratulations on Division 5, Smacky Cup. If I ever join those tournaments, I am just instantly put in Division 1. The problems with being high elo. You either lose round 1 or face Aegis round 2. There's no other possibilities. Alright, I capture this. You go here. You capture. Go for the back cap. You go for the back cap. I think I do want a tank on this side. Recon doesn't really threaten too much at the moment, but it does threaten this mountain side, so I should get a tank here. Then next turn I built a tank on my left base. This infantry goes down for this property, this infantry goes... I don't know. I think this infantry should walk towards this property and just aggressively push for it, and this infantry is the one that goes for this property. Just because this doesn't really have anything to capture now. This infantry can go over here and take it. Tank. Oh, but I don't want to... Alright, don't stand on high terrain near the Raycon. I can stand... I don't like standing on low terrain, but like I have a tank here, I can one-shot it back. And then we just tank chain. I can go for double tanks every single turn now, which is what makes Max very scary. Well, not every single turn, but I eventually will, because these three properties are mine. This one is probably also mine. Yeah, this one's mine for sure. So I will afford double tanks every single turn. You mostly want to... I see. Yeah, I don't see how Sasha wins either, unless Sasha... ironically enough, I think Sasha is the aggressive... is the Max's stall against Sasha. Because if Sasha doesn't win early, Max just gets tanks. In fact, I think... I might even let him go for a 2 hits over here. And then I try to take control of a center and deny comm tower. Like a poison infantry, like he doesn't want to really send a tank to the side because, you know, tank to the side. And then I just swoop in from the side, and then I rush towards the center, and Sasha can't really capture anything here. Alternatively, if I sit over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I can target the tank. Assuming the tank doesn't strike from this tile and the infantry. You know what? I actually think I will accept this brawl with Sasha. Because I can tank chain. I will accept this challenge. And let's go over here. I do want to send this down here. I really do. But no, I'll carry out my original plan. my original plan to aggressively push for this property. So like I could double hit this to get the kill, and this infantry can start capping here. And then Sasha has nothing over here. I capture these two. The only thing I really have to be worried about is a Sasha going for the HQ cap. Oh yeah, yes, exactly. Max can even HQ rush instead. I don't think I'm going to. I prefer to play the long game against Sasha because more tanks means, well, Max gets stronger with more tanks. So why would I risk it early when I win in the long term? Alright, infantry can kill or infantry can block my tank. Oh wait, that puts it into base range of here. You know what? It's fine. It's fine, I'll just win in the center. I group my two bases together, win the center. Maybe I'll build one copter here and then send it left. I feel like copter would be pretty good. It's not like I can build two tanks next turn, so I might as well build one copter, and then I capture these two. I have the money to go double tank every single turn after that. So yeah, one turn for copter, then I just double tank. Hmm. One, two, three, four, five, six. I cover that. Two can play this game, and now I get this property next turn. Let's prevent Sasha from trying to block my base. I really do want another tank over here, but at the same time, I also want a copter. This is why we stall. Yep, this is why we stall. Copter. I shall control the center, and even if Sasha takes this property, I get this one, and I will probably take the two in the middle. I really just have to defend these two in that case. But by the time Sasha gets these two, I probably will take the two on her side. Alright. Have you played against this person before? I don't remember, but I can always check. So, the way you do it is you highlight their name, Control C, go to the Moo website, here, type in your name, fluhfie, and then Control V, and we have... Oh, I remember this game! No, I don't actually, This was when I was 1000 ELO, so we haven't played in a long time. A long time. In fact, Copter here just covers this right away. And there's no anti-air. Alright, I'm quite happy with the outcome. So this map used to not have B-boats. Alright, so Copter just flies down, covers this, tank heads towards the center, and I just pressure the center anymore. Like, I just keep pressuring the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next turn is a double tank turn. I will attack this to be the poisoned infantry. The poisoned infantry. Do I just shoot this? I think I do. Tank, definitely double tank turn. Alright. Let's see. Tank strike, double tank here, start capping. I think I'm fine with that. Let's just end turn. Because I might lose this, but I will take this in response. And we're off. Everything is fine. Plus I have this city and she doesn't have this one. I might be losing in the short term, but I will win in the long term, especially as more tanks come on the field. You would copter base skip? Well, I mean, if... Surprised Sasha did not go for that. Oh, you mean this? I mean, if Sasha went for that, I just first strike from the silo. And yeah, Sasha has 2 tanks. But at the same time, I have a black bolt that can heal my tank. Alright, the poisoned infantry strat worked. I now get to first strike here, bring this tank over, build anti-air. Or maybe I just don't. What if I Classy Boy, defend HQ, and send the tanks over here? Because there's no tank reinforcement. So if I Classy Boy and then I spam anti-air, my Classy Boy can knock out all the tanks and then I just kill the air as they arrive. Yeah, Sasha's going for the HQ cap for sure. I mean, in theory, she only has 2 infantry here. If I just kill the 2 infantry, I don't really need to worry, do I? I cap this, Cap this. So the mountain is safe. So I sit on the mountain. I think this is the part where I start heading back. Infantry strike here. Do I want to take this strike? It does thin out the tank, but I lose a tank, so I don't think I want to. Classy boy. Alright. We'll just start shifting everything left. Once I get comm tower, we can start fighting and everything's good. If I streamed on your birthday, could you make a request for background music? No. I refuse. It's mine. Yes, I could always delete the black boat, but I think I'd rather let her shoot at it so I can get a little more charge. Alright, I kinda just shoot this, I think. I mean, yeah, this property is being threatened, but do I really care about that? If we think about it, do I even care about that? If this shoots me... Alright, I just shoot this tank and then I even save the property. Once my medium tank is out, it's out. And I think I just one-hit KO this infantry because I'm max, I do max things. Pew. Pew. There shall be no captures against me. I know they can block my AA, but the point is I need to kill their light tanks. And my copter can probably do the job. Like, if they block my AA on this tile, I just copter strike whatever. Besides, my goal isn't really to fight her early. I plan to get more tanks first. And once I get the comm tower, it might be the time. Hang on. I am confused about one thing. Oh, never mind. Alright. One hit KO. Pew. Save that. One hit KO. Alright, I just need... They can even shoot the anti-air. I can probably just heal it. Alright. Then I build Copter Infantry because Copter is strong. They shoot anti-air, I retaliate to whatever. I think I'm good. Sasha will be fighting in my base reinforcements, and while I am... Well, I'll try not to stay in hers for too long. Yeah, I know Sasha has Cop, I see it. But Sasha wouldn't have the firepower to kill it. Even if she max rolls the first one, the next one isn't going to kill. Really? I mean, I suppose it makes sense. It blocks this tank. But Sasha will definitely have to use normal power. I mean, as long as I don't lose my HQ, everything's fine, right? So anti-air just goes into this forest, HQ secured, my copter will cover my base, second copter moving on the way. Or maybe I just build a second anti-air. Yeah, just build a second anti-air and I'm good. Maybe send a copter back to the right. Yeah, if this is tier 3, I mean, if it's base lights, Rachel is typically banned to tier 2. But honestly, I think Rachel is still pretty good in tier 2. With her biggest threat is probably Kendall. Is Sasha just letting me have a bunch of first strikes? Like, I don't need powers for these, I can still first strike them. Yeah, I just built a second tank. Oh, a second anti-air here. Kill this. Wait a minute. I mean, if I think about it, let's see. Is there a way for me to block this off? Like, maybe throw infantry in here or something while I strike these tanks in the back. Well, I have a 10-minute advantage, so let's just... If I have 10 minutes of advantage, I might as well use it. Tank strike. Tank strike. Maybe tank copter strike here, tank strike here. Infantry. Infantry here. Infantry clear this maybe. Then medium tank move over to cover this tank. Anti-air go here. This clears for sure. Build a second anti-air. And I think I'm in a pretty good position. Yeah, I think I'm in a pretty good position. What did I do? Alright. Alternatively, if I have tank strike here instead and copter strike here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I think copter has to strike from this tile. Let's redo this again. I have time. I have 16 minutes on my clock. I am allowed to do this. Tank strike, copter tank. Then I tank over here from this direction maybe? Wait, no, that doesn't seem good. Copter, tank strikes from here, tank strike from here, then I have infantry to clear this. Then I can tank strike from here. Yeah, this seems like the best option. So, copter, tank strike. This infantry goes first. Oh wait, hang on. No, it didn't clear. Alright, it's fine. I can still threaten to capture this. Medium tank shifts over still. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken the extra risky thing, because now... Wait, if I just put tank here, I think it solves everything. Yeah. Copter infantry, we're just going to copter spam. Alright. Yep, that extra defense, no. I mean, it looked rather vulnerable too. It was 7 HP on a city. So like if we take this at 7 with the power, it looked like I would have reduced it to a very low 2. So if I reduced it to a very low 2, hang on, let me just check the numbers again. Yeah, it was a 7. So that should have been a very low 2. And then I just didn't roll high for this part. Well, as long as Sasha doesn't tank, infantry, kill this, medium tank, tank. I don't think there's a way to my copter. I don't think there is. I just don't think there is. Yep, there's no way to my copter now for sure. And that's good, because my copter can probably one-hit KO, almost one-hit KO their copter. Oh wait, what? This other path? Alright, in that case I just kill the anti-air, then my copters fly in. Alright. Me. I forgot to move this in. I did so many sleepy fluffy things. I was supposed to capture this and this infantry block so that this infantry has to go here. I mean, we'll have to let one of these two go. I just lost the guaranteed cap. Then again, if Sasha didn't go for this attack, she could have interrupted this instead. Sleepy Fluff got in the way. Must be the 15-minute queue timer, like as I was searching for a game. Alright, we have to play the very stall strat. Yeah, this is just bad. Let's see. How can I turn this around? I think Bomber might be the play. Or another classy boy. But yeah, this is just bad. If I remember to capture and do the thing I had in mind. Yep. Could have done a lot better, but that's what it happens. Sometimes it's live, and sometimes you're just sleepy. Tank can strike here, but I am max, and I probably will keep a power. Well, unless they first strike it with the copters, then it might not be as good. Still decent. I'm sure my tanks can actually... Hang on. Yeah. I'm sure my tanks can actually counterattack. Did I really bait? Okay, this is just a sleepy game. I base skipped. No. Sleepy Fluff. Sleepy Fluff, not a good Not a good combination. I think I'll just medium tank sit on this city and just say, alright copters, do your worst. What I need to do is just go for the HQ cap here. I think the play is just HQ cap. The play is just the HQ cap, that's all. So all of these units, I hope they keep moving towards the right. I'm going for the HQ. Alright, so today was just not the day. Honestly, I think it might have been better if I just ignored the HQ cap on my side and focused on the base. I felt like I had much greater attacking potential, like right around... Like, instead of moving copter right, if I just kept applying pressure on the city, I don't think Sasha could really defend this. And yes, it's a little hard to defend my HQ, but there's also not a lot of infantry, and my medium tank will probably clean this anyway. I will just lose these cities, but I will probably win the base. Alright, here's the plan. Sasha only has one anti-air here. So I use this copter. Well, first tank goes here. Infantry clear this. We're just going to clear what we can clear. Sit on the HQ. Everything else acceptable. Alright. Build copter, and then I'll just float money for a bomber. Build tank, and then just float the rest of the money for a bomber. Anti-air goes up, my copter can come down. And maybe we can start doing something. I don't think I have the units to complete this. This is 7 HP, which is bad. But maybe with my super, I can get some tank movements happening. How did I lose with Max? I was a little too passive in my opinion. I think my best bet was, instead of sending copter left, I should have just dealt with the HQ cap with whatever I had and sack these two cities, maybe this one as well, and try to win the base. I mean, I have way more tanks in this area. I probably should have just played aggressive on this side. And even if I lose these 3 properties, I win these 3 properties back, and I still threaten her HQ. The problem was I acted too passively. That's what happened. No, I don't think steamrolling is really a thing. I mean, I guess if I went in turn 10, steamrolling... yeah, I mean, you just have tank, copter, and you have 4 tanks in this area. You can probably do some damage here. But I really think it's just going to trade 3 properties for 3 properties. I don't think it's really a steamroll. Yep, lessons were learned. I think what I really needed to do was probably... Well, he's still thinking. He's considering whether to kill this copter or send anti-air down and protect HQ. It shouldn't really be that much of a... You just send the anti-air down, don't you? Because... Well... If you send anti-air down, you kind of just kill the infantry and you win. I'm kind of surprised he didn't do that. Because, yeah, I left this base open, so he really could have... Ooh... What is he building? Let's see. Blow this up, start capping. Come to think of it, I really didn't need to build this tank. Because it's not going to reach the front line in time anyway. So, I just need to find some way to get... this is not getting interrupted next turn, but the turn after is the problem. Let me just see, capture limit. Alright, I won't lose by capture limits. And I don't really need these units if I'm being honest. It might just give her Sasha more charge. Alright, we're gonna throw this in to get some power. Let's try to get charge off this. Ah, that doesn't even kill because of the Sasha power. Enter. If only I had an extra power. Yeah, this HQ cap just isn't happening. Hang on. What if... Alright, I think I know what I must do. The game isn't over until it's over. We can try to turn... Oh, I can't even kill that anti-air. That's actually very... Without getting killed. That's actually very sad. The game isn't over until it's over. So if I suddenly were to, let's say... If I were to suddenly continue on the game, instead of... No, I can't kill the anti-air. I can't. I was thinking maybe with a bomber I might be able to just win tactically instead of the HQ. No, it's not possible. Because he built another anti-air, I can't actually go in. I was thinking, well, I technically have my base back. If I just continue fighting this out, maybe it's possible. GG. No, I should have stayed aggressive. I should have went for the, this turn I should have went for his base. I have tank, copter. Like, I could start capping this, move things in. Like, tank sit on these two tiles, tank sit on this city, and it would have been perfect since his tank can't double hit, and I have way too many units. Did I really have a good start? I don't think it's a good start. I feel like it's more of a balanced start. Yeah, but like, no, you're thinking of tactics, you're not thinking of strategy here. This recon existed so that I would be forced to take a tank away from my HQ side, and then he applies pressure on my HQ like this. Like, the point, the recon being here, getting shot, was an intentional thing. So, because now all the tanks see the recon got shot, rush for the HQ, that's it. And that's and I think I should have just ignored this threat. I built medium tank, sit on the HQ, and then be happy. I think that's what I should have done. Instead, what I did was I tried reinforcing from the right side, which was a mistake. It took too long. I should have just continued going for his HQ, for example. Like, tank sit on the city, can strike the HQ, copter move into the mountain, can cover this entire area while being safe from the anti-air. I should have focused on this side instead of sending it left. Yeah, that is what I should have done. Alright, goodbye, Pennsylvanian. But as we can clearly see as evidence of the sleepy fluff, I just base skip. This did not need to happen. Ah well. Lessons for next time. And speaking of sleepy, we will be ending the Advance Wars by Web section of the stream and switching over to Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 because that's what I always do at the end of it. And if you want to join the Battle Royale in the chat, just type something in the chat right now. And one final thing before I switch over, once again, I am part of the events committee. We're still thinking of what events we should host on the Advance Wars by Web Discord. Some of the suggestions, some of the thoughts we have is we do like a raid boss fluffy over here, or maybe a simultaneous live games where one player faces 4 live players all at the same time, just to see how it works. I mean, we already know how it works. Go7 done it. He timed out after a while, but he did put up he did put up a fight. I picked Sonya, of course, because I mean he doesn't have the time to check the HP. Other than that, we will just have the typical voice call events on the Discord, probably every month or so. But I'm still thinking of a raid boss or a simultaneous 4 live games thing. Anyway, now to switch over to Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, and to start the Battle Royale. Okay, where's Puyo Puyo Tetris 2? Play. I can pause this. And as soon as Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 is up, oh, there's an there's an HP packet. Somehow I took that despite being all that mess. But I'm sandwiched in between 2 players. No! MT is going to take both the health packs. Or maybe not. Pennsylvania took the other one. Oh, I got a phone call. Be right back. Let me mute real quick. Alright, be right back. Something came up. But Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 is still happening. Just a little bag. Alright, back to Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. Alright, we're gonna warm up since max level AI on. Why is it not changing? Is my stream a little... Oh, there it is. It's just a little delayed. Boop. I'll put blue over here, purple. Oh no, I am sleepy. Blue here, purple. Just need a bunch of purple. And my blue's cut because I have 2 blues there. No. No, my blue. They cut. It's just practice against the AI. Purple over here. Red's over here. Blue, red, purple, purple. Oh no, they popped. Hold on. Alright, I have just enough time to actually set this off. Judgment. red over here, purple, and then the reds pop. Then I put the blue over here. Now I just need yellows. Give me yellows. Where's the yellows? One yellow, one more yellow, and we're good. Okay, we got the yellows. Now we need to set up the next chain. Purple over here, yellow here. Let's just pop this to buffer. Purple. Let's just set what I have. So I... Oh wait, no, this is not enough. This is not enough. Never mind, it was enough. Wait, I did it! I didn't think that would be enough, but it worked. Let's see. We need a blue here. Oh, blue here, double green here, yellow here. Now I just need yellow. Give me yellow. Oh wait, I popped my greens at the end. I don't think it would. It actually made the difference. I needed the greens. It would have extended my chain to be just strong enough. Oh. Let's set this off. It's all I have. But it's not enough. If only I didn't accidentally pop the greens. It's fine, it's just warm up. That's how it typically goes. Let's have red, purple over here. Purple, blue, purple, purple, red. Red, blues over here. Purple, blue here. And I accidentally popped it. No, this is not good. I can't even not pop it. Alright, maybe Sleepy Fluff is bleeding over to Puyo as well. Purple here. Blue, yellow. Oh, that's green, not yellow. A single purple is fine here. No, why do I keep accidentally popping things? No, I needed my red. I could have started my chain right now if I just had my red. My next color. Just a tad bit too slow. Just a tad bit too slow. I even built it high for the specific reason of surviving us 5 lines of garbage. Blue over here, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red here. Yeah. Then I have blue, yellow. No, why do I accidentally pop these? No! Ah, okay. Yeah, this is just not meant to be. Too sleepy. Yeah, I'll play Puyo just for a little bit, but I don't expect to go into competitive Puyo today. This is, Sleepy Fluff has definitely shown itself. I'm mostly playing off my instincts right now, which is usually good enough. Let's have a bunch of... Really? You put the garbage there? Oh no, I need reds. I don't think my chain is strong enough since I failed my tail. But at least I can start my chain. But I needed a little more time with the tail. That one bit of garbage separated my greens. And I just did not get the blue to clear that garbage, so that kind of just means I couldn't tail. Red here, yellow, red here, green, blue here. Alright, I think this is a decent chain. Let's just start this. Boop. Alright, yellows, then red, yellow, that will be the GTR. Let's have yellows here. A little too much yellow. Actually, I think the amount of yellows... yeah, this chain isn't good. I can already tell the board health is bad. There was no living that. No living that.
I never back down.
Blue here. Double reds over here. Then I can have triple blue here, green here, one yellow here. Oh, his chain ended way sooner than I thought it would. I thought I had a little more time. Then again, I wasn't looking at his board at all. I don't have the brain power to do that right now. Red, yellow, red, green. Then I need. No, this chain doesn't work. If I had, I built the left side a little too tall. It does work, it's just I didn't have enough room to put in all the Puyos I need. And that makes it not work. Yellow here, yellow, purple here. Purple, purple, red, purple, yellow. Alright, I was able to set this off. I think it works just enough. A little more, actually. Yeah, I'm just going to enjoy my time popping Puyos while my brain recovers from sleepiness. It doesn't take too much brain power if I play on autopilot. Then I have red over here. Then I started. I think my tail works. Yeah. I think I have a pretty nice tail. Oh wait, never mind. They kind of all just went at once. Oh, I missed an all clear. There was a potential all clear right here. I think I need the greens here instead. Then I'll put the blue here. Blue here, green here. Yellow, red, yellow, red. Alright, in that case I have to start the chain here. Yeah, let's just start it. No, it's not enough. It's not enough. His chain is slightly stronger. Alright, have the 3 reds here. I think... Nope, it's dead.
I never back down.
I could have extended my chain one more in that last one. But I wasn't sure how to. I'll have purple here. One blue over here. Alright, give me a yellow, and then now give me a green. No green. Good night, Poke. But it's not night. I have just exhausted my brain power, that's all. Let's have yellows here, yellow, green. Alright, green, green, give me greens, lots of greens. Alright, this is good. And green, green. Nope, we're just not getting green. Well, all of you green Puyos in the stream avatars chat, why didn't any of you jump up onto my board when I asked for greens? I see you green Puyos walking on the bottom of my screen. Why didn't any of you go? And why am I not getting any yellows? Okay, yellow. Oh, that happened. Well, have a good night for you. And get well soon. If you haven't already recovered. Alright, need red. Purple here. Purple. Not the blue here. No, why do I keep getting purple blue? I needed blue without the purple. Yeah, my tail isn't good. Happy face. Well, I think after this we can just end the stream. I had my fun popping Puyos. There's just so many blues. No, and I accidentally popped that. I just realized, are you guys hearing an echo? I probably... It has happened in the past, and I'm not sure if it was doing it now, since I don't listen to my own streams at the same time. But it could very much be an echo. Let's greet it. I can go one more. Judgment. Greeting worked. Yay. Oh, wait, he's still alive. Let's finish him. Alright, Hellfire, go! Finish him off. And he's dead. Alright, last one before we end stream. Hopefully I remember to actually end it. Alright, yellow. I don't think this is strong enough. I don't think my chain even works. It was close. Well, that's enough for today. But I don't get it. Could it have been because I didn't sleep that much? Nah. Ah well. Goodbye. Stream ending.